Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome back to HD Poker. We're playing more poker today. Let's collect some chips, because we can. Great. Now that we've done that, let's go collect some chips from other players. Ooh, there's a spooky skeleton right over there. Alright, so, okay, we're at the center bottom table. We've brought 200,000 chips into this game. Alright, a Queen of Spades and a 7 of Clubs. Also, we already are 2,000 invested into this, so we can probably... We'll start with a simple check. We'll see what comes down. Some people have some big stacks of chips at this table. I kind of want to stay here for a bit more. This guy here has 2.17 million chips. Which is, 30k to get involved. Queen 7 isn't that good. So it's quite possible someone has a flush right now, given the spades on the table. Okay. Looks like this is a big money aggressive table we found ourselves at. That is a pot of $560,000. Yeah, so, right decision not to get involved here. We wouldn't have really had anything. So you just run 500,000 chips with what? One pair. Queen of Hearts, Nine of Hearts. Let's call that, yeah. Oh, you're joking. All in, really? Okay, and then we've got a call. Granted, he's got like 5,000 chips, so not a super strong call. He called, but he's got like almost 2 million chips, and you called. Queen 9 is good, but I don't want to go all in on my second hand at the table. Alright, I would have lost that. He had a flush. Ace and Jack. Sheesh. Ace of Spades and Jack of Spades. That's a good hand. 3-4. They're both spades. It's possible we might hit a flush or straight. Oh, come on. What is with this nonsense strategy? Didn't you just lose 200,000 commas H by going all in immediately without even seeing the flop? And you're doing it again? I'm not going all in with 3 and 4. You hit the straight. Good job. This is the death by 1,000 cuts. Why do I even... I've got a king, but no, I'm not calling that. He had a full house. You're willing. He went all in with 8-7. Like, I definitely think I'm capable of not losing at this table, but it'll be tough to win with how aggressive these players are and how big their chip stacks are. It's coming back around to me. Let's check. Let's actually get some cards on the table. Okay. Not the best cards on the table. Someone's going to go all in. Yeah, 28,000. That's actually kind of reasonable. But I haven't really hit anything. And 2 more calls. I mean, I'd essentially be betting on an ace or 7 coming up. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I would have had nothing on this. Oh, 3 of a kind for Merlot. An ace of diamonds and a 6 of hearts. Okay. It's not bad. There's a pumpkin there now. Okay. Yeah. Now. I mean, ace-6 isn't even necessarily that good of a hand, even. Yeah, I would have lost, because the jack as the kicker is better than the 6. And I've got suited pair. Or not a suited pair, that's not even a thing. I've got a suited set of cards, a 2 and a 5, both hearts. I mean, I'd like to see it, if at all possible. Okay, I've seen it. Okay. I don't even think it's worth putting 2,000 in for. Certainly not worth putting 40,000 into. I'd be betting on basically 2 hearts coming up after this, which I'm not doing. Chasing flushes and straights often is not the best choice. Now, I would have had a pair, but I would have had the lowest pair on the table, so yeah. I'm not sure I've actually seen a hand at this table yet that hasn't resulted in 1 or more players going all in. I don't know, part of me thinks, man, wouldn't it be cool if I could get more involved with these pots and stuff? But the other part of me thinks, these guys are so aggressive that unless I legitimately have the winning hand, it's not worth it, because I'm not going to be able to bet them off it, ever. I'm not playing 2-5. Hey, well, at least I actually got to see the flop before betting got too ridiculous. That's new. Potential flush for diamonds on the table. And, you know, king and a jack on the table. That can be interesting. There's some decent pairs that could be set up if people have the cards in hand. And we've got the third lowest chip count at the table. I've played against 50 opponents, apparently. King Ace. They aren't the same suits. But if ever there was a time to make a play, this is it. Okay. I just hope it hits. Oh my gosh. We hit the ace. And we've got a king as the kicker. We've got mild straight potential if like a queen comes. Queen 10 comes down specifically. But there's also 3 hearts on the table. If another heart comes down, we call. We call. Flush with, there we go. King high flush. Whew. And what was that guy? That guy had like 2-5, I think. Granted, one of them was a heart, but still. Like, what the heck, dude? I thought he could dev run off it. I'll throw in 2,000, sure. 8 queen, it's not great, but hey. Might work. Gotta stay on the beach. Beach is fun. Okay. Queen did come down. It's the top pair on the table. I think, you know, a reasonable bet here. We'll bet the pots. It's not a huge bet, but, you know, I've got top pair. And, yeah, if more hearts come down, there's, okay, someone's probably got the flush at this point, but I have 2 pair. And it's possible that no one actually does have 2 hearts in hand. Let's check it down. Sure. Yeah, people have 1 with a lot less than 2 pair at this table. So, I'm feeling alright about this. And the king. So now I don't have the top pair, but let's throw in a bit more cash. It's not a lot, but if I'm confident, we actually got 2 folds out of that. 2 pair. Kings and queens ended up taking that hand. Fair enough. 5-8. Don't even get me involved with 5-8s. Actually, we're close. If we were playing this hand, we'd actually be close to a straights. If a jack came down, we'd have it. Or a 7. No, not a 7. You'd need the jack. This is, 2 7s. Not all that interesting of a hand, really. At least it seems that the table's kind of cooled down a bit. People aren't going all in on... People aren't going all in pre-flop anymore. That's good. I've got an ace, and I'm already betting 2,000 into this hand, so I'm already somewhat invested. I'll call. Yeah, only 3,000 more. We did hit a 7, so we've got a pair. We'll check it, if at all possible. Not super confident. It's the middle pair, so it might work out. And we've got backdoor potential for a flush as well. What are the odds there? Okay. If nothing else, pair of 7s isn't great, but I've got a good kicker. So if no one else has better than pair of 7s, which at this point I'm asking myself, especially with this guy that just bet 32,000, this guy that just called 32,000, this guy just called. What are the odds one of them has better than Jack, but better than a 7? So a Jack or a 9, pretty good. I fold. And now an 8's come down. Yeah. Probably should have folded sooner than I actually did. Honestly. The straights. Oh yeah, there was a potential straight. I completely missed that. 2-4. They're really low. But they're the same suit, so there's potential for a flush. We've been seeing a good number of flushes and straights at the table, so maybe it's my time. I'll call it, sure. Okay. Completely missed on all fronts. I'll check it, but I'm basically out as soon as any betting happens whatsoever. I'll check it. And actually, if another heart comes down next, then we've got a flush. Am I willing to bet 2,000 on that? There's a chance, and it's only 2,000. I'm not likely going to go up much higher than 2,000, though. That's a diamond. So we'd be... I don't think we have anything. 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh. I checked. Yeah, I don't think we've got anything. We've got 8, and I think we're literally playing the table here. We fold. And this guy with million. I guess he's having a good day. He folded. Okay, maybe there is hope then. I'm thinking we might call this. We've got ace 7. Not the strongest hand, but it's got an ace. How much did he just put in? I'm not that confident in ace 7. Yep, good fold there, good fold. Ooh, ace 8 and they're both hearts. I kinda like that hand, actually. Let's raise this bit. He raised it a bit more, and if that's as far as we're going to 11,000, then I'm okay betting that much. It's only about double what I've already put in. Well, that doesn't help me at all. I'm not calling 100,000 with literally nothing. Alright, that guy's going all in. I would have had an ace, but I wouldn't have beaten 2 pair. Actually, wait, would I have? I would have, actually, because his 2 pair, one of those pairs was just on the table. So actually, would I have actually won that hand? Queen 4, what are the odds that actually pans out? I don't have anything already invested, so I don't need to, like, go in to avoid losing stuff, so... Yeah. Maybe I need to be a bit more, bold with my bets. Granted, I had no reason to believe that I was in such a good position. relative to the rest of the table. The ace hadn't come down on the table at the time I folded. And I didn't have reason to believe it would, and even if it did, you know, if someone had two pair, that didn't include a pair that was just on the table, then yeah, I'm out of luck in that case. Also, straights. This table's thinned quite a bit now. We're down to just 4 people instead of 9. This hand is awful. Which theoretically means the chances of winning any given hand are higher. We can potentially expand our range a bit of what we're allowing ourselves to play. Okay, wow. Exactly what he needed. 2-9. Maybe we can make something happen with this. We'll see. We've got a pair of 2s. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, we can go for some backups. Why not? I'm not putting in 10,000 on pair of 2s. That's ridiculous. Literally anything else that's an actual hand beats pair of 2s. Oh, a couple of all-ins, 2 pair, queens and 6s. Alright. Queen King. There's straight potential there. There's just high cards, which is nice. 11k. I'll call that, sure. Why is it whenever I get good cards, the cards that come down are terrible? Yeah, I'm not going all in on Queen King when the cards on the table are 3-8-2. Two aces? Jeesh, man. I can see why I went all in. Okay. I'll play one more hand and then I'll bow out at this table. We'll see what we can make of this. If some diamonds come down, I'll play the hand. Otherwise, I'll probably fold. Okay, a 2 came down, so we've got a pair of 2s potentially, but pair of 2s isn't going to be winning the hand now, is it? We're really needing the flush, and I don't think we have a way to win this hand otherwise, aside from just sheer bluffing. But, yeah. And I don't even... Okay, that's fine. Let's leave this game. Oh, how do we actually leave the game? Again? Yeah, I forget. Yeah, let's leave. Okay, well, that's more HD poker. If you still want to see more of it, make sure to continue to show your support. And until next time, I've been CMeeCraft, and I'll catch you in the next video. Whether more HD poker or something else. Goodbye.